Ethan Condon, and I'm taking a video game development class in the Gull Lake High School. And this is my Unity Essentials project here that I'm going to show you. Alright, so we're going to start with our product management here. So what we're using for keeping track of everything in our, I guess, Unity Essentials. It's different people using different coding software, so you got like Unreal Engine. I'm using Unity because they have a really good essentials learning thing. So what we have here is we have the unit that we're working on, and we have the sprint task list down here. And these are all the little sections in said unit. So you got add furniture to kids' room, make a bouncy ball, all that stuff. And then you got stuff I finished already. I finished the first one, editor essentials, excuse me. And it's like install Unity, open essentials project, all this stuff. And I checked them off as I finished them. And this is just to keep track of everything that we have here. So it goes all the way down to the last unit, from downloading Unity all the way down to the publishing. We're also using GitHub for keeping track and keeping our files in one spot. So in case something fails, we got this to go to. So I made commits for everything that I did. And some commits I couldn't make because the app was open and I didn't really have time to close it, reopen it. You get the gist. So we have finishing the essentials tutorial, got editor interface, all this stuff, just from downloading all the way up to finishing. Again, this is just to keep everything in one spot, just in case something fails. And this is the what you call it, the Unity Hub is what it's called, and it's where we store all of our projects. So you got Unity Essentials Pathway Learning. This is one of the old ones that I had, where had issues with. It just failed, so I made a copy there. But you got installs, learning. We're doing Unity Essentials. I'll show you later. You got resources and all these good things. So I'll open the project in a second here. Alright, so this is the editor, I guess, when you're in the software. So what we're using as a guide is these, I guess, tutorials is what they're called. It's like these things that you could read through. You hit next, and you read through all this, and it'll bring you through the entirety of what you're supposed to do and what the goal is. I finished all of them there, and I'm gonna head off to the second one. But you got all these pre-made things that are fun for you or that are made for you to get through, I guess, the whole spiel of it. So like rings here for flying through, where you just like zoom through all these as like some sort of race practice or whatever the idea there was. And different numbers that you can search for, like here, this is one of the cooler ones where it looks like a bunch of black lines, and you can line it up to make a 4. And there's, if it'll let me, there's stuff all the way over here where you go inside there and there's a 0 in there, and it's all this fun stuff. But this teaches you how to go through the hierarchy inspector, how to go through the tools, what buttons do what, and then assets and things like these, projects that are pre-made for you, all that good stuff. Alright, and this is my e-portfolio is what it's called. It's on Wix. It was made by me, and it goes over what the video game development class is. You can pause and read that if you want, because that'll take a while to read. You got Unity Essentials. This is like the little I guess description for the Unity Essentials app. You click on this, and it'll bring you to the whole spiel of what I'm learning, what it's doing, where to go, how to do, what to do, all the tutorials. And this kind of summarizes it in videos and I think it's like documents that it makes. Yeah, little documents. So this is where I have the whole summary of everything, and then we go to this page where you have my GitHub, which we can go to for my Unity Essentials thing, where I have everything stored. So we go to 3D Essentials. There's 2 of them. It just hasn't loaded yet. We'll fix that later. It should be Unity Essentials, but it has all these things that keep my code stored. But this is where my videos, descriptions, what I'm gonna do, everything after like the week. This is where it'll all go. So once I finish a week, I'll put a video in here describing what I did, how I did, what I did, all that stuff. And you got buttons everywhere that do everything. For computer science, the previous class, this is what we did before, if it wants to bring me to there. This is kind of what they did before. I put a video here and I described it, and then you got buttons everywhere and all these cool things. And then video describing buttons, over and over again. And this kind of describes everything I went through over the year. So it's just that, but I haven't started it yet. This is where this video is gonna go. And that pretty much summarizes everything I've been doing for the past 2 weeks almost. So thank you for watching, and check out my other videos if you want. Maybe even subscribe.